Morning to all. I am Prashant Jain, going to teach you about a pair of linear equation into variables. Today in part 7 we will learn how to solve pair of linear equation by using cross multiplication method and involving steps. So all of my near and dear one, let's learn. In the previous section, we discussed how to solve a pair of linear equations into variables by graphical substitution and elimination method. Here we introduce one more algebraic method, and the method is cross multiplication method, which for many reasons is a very useful method. Let us see how this method works. Now we are going to see the steps involving in this method. Now let us consider the general equations, and this equations is on your screen. Here we have to be taken the variables first involving in the equations, that is x and y, and take the constant 1 always in any of the question. One more thing is that all the constant in the equations are on the left hand side and there will be 0 on the right hand side. It is the compulsory condition. Now then we are taking the coefficients of y first, then constant terms, then again coefficient of x and the coefficients of y in this order only. To find the value of x, we write the x first, put the divide sign and multiply b1 with c2, and after multiplying it we get b1 c2 minus multiply b2 with c1 and we get b2 c1. For the value of y, we written as y, put the sign of divide, then multiply obviously c1 with a2 and write as c1 a2 minus c2 with a1 as c2 a1 equals to 1 upon a1 with b2 is a1 b2 minus a2 with b1 as a2 b1. So these are the steps. Now moving further, this is the step which we have learned in the previous slide. Now we require to find the value of x and y. For the value of x, we write the portion of x as it is and the constant term as it is and multiply the denominator of x part on the right hand side and we get like this b1 c2 minus b2 c1 upon me as it is whatever in the previous, and this is the value of x. For the value of y, we write y as it is with the constant term involving, repeating the previous step which we have done for the x and the denominator as it is, and this is the formula to find the value of y. Either we use this formula directly to find the value of x and y, or we may use the whole method. Now let us see one example. The example is on your screen. We have to solve this question by using cross multiplication method, and the equations are these. Now let us see how we use the previous step we have learned in the previous slides. These are the two equations which we have to be solved. First of all, by using the cross multiplication method, we require the coefficient of x and we write it as a1. a1 is the coefficient of x in the equation 1 and that is 9. Then b1 is the coefficient of y in equation 1 and that is minus 4, and the constant term that is minus 2000. Now for the next equation, a2, same thing. A represents the coefficient of x, means a2 is the coefficient of x in equation 2, and that is 7. b2 is coefficient of y, that is minus 3, and c2 is the constant term, minus 2000. Now let us see whether the solutions are consistent or inconsistent, or unique solution, any solution or no solution, before proceeding the cross multiplication method, for which we required a1 upon a2, and the value of a1 is 9 and the value of a2 is 7. So the ratio becomes 9 upon 7. Now check for the b1 upon b2. As we know that the value of b1 is minus 4 and the value of b2 is minus 3, and the ratio becomes minus 4 upon minus 3. Check whether these two ratios are equal. Definitely your answer is correct. No, a1 upon a2 is not equals to b1 upon b2. It means the solutions are unique solutions. Now let us proceed the steps. We need to find the value of x, y, and we put the constant term as we learnt before. Here first of all we write the coefficient of y, b1, b2, and in this question we have the value of b1 is minus 4 and b2 is minus 3. So just place the value in place of c1 and b2. Then time to write the value of c1 and c2. c1 is minus 2000 and c2 is minus 2000. Then a1 and a2. a1 is, you know that 9 and a2 is 7. Then for the b1 and b2, and the values are minus 4 and minus 3. To find the value of x, we write x first, put the denominator side, and multiply minus 4 with minus 2000, and we get the result as minus 4 into minus 2000. Put minus sign and multiply minus 3 with minus 2000 and write it as like this. For y, the same procedure, write y, put denominator sign, multiply minus 2000 with 7, write in this manner, then put minus sign and multiply minus 2000 with 9 and write in this manner. Now time to solve the constant term also, that means 1 upon multiply 9 with minus 3, that is 9 into minus 3, and multiply 7 with minus 4, that is 7 into minus 4. Now moving towards the next, and this is the what we have learnt in the previous slide. Now time to solve this. When we are going to solve for x, write x and the calculation. As you know that minus 4 into minus 2000 is plus 8000, and minus of minus 3 into minus 2000, there are 3 minus sign, minus minus plus, and again minus is minus. 3 into 2 is 6000. Time to write the constant term, and the calculation is in front of your screen. I think you don't have any doubt. And then you know that if we subtract 6000 from 8000, the result is 2000. Yes, and after subtracting 28 from 27, the result is 1, and the value of x is 2000. So here in this manner we have the value of x, that is 2000. Now turn to solve the y. Write y, calculation of the denominator part and the calculation of the constant part also. As we know that if we are going to subtract 18,000 from 14,000, the result is 4,000, and 28 from 27 is 1. So the value of y we get as 4,000. So in this manner we have the value of x and y. In the next video we are going to solve the word problems of exercise 3.5 NCERT class 10. Till the friends, till the students, bye bye. Keep learning and keep learning. Bye bye.